So, hello internet, or mostly Sonic fans in general, as we see Sonic Origins will come out soon, and by this time I wanna talk about this as some people title the best Sonic game, and I have tried to find an actual good negative review about this trash, but as I see, I'll do it myself. So let's skip all the crap you already know, and disclaimer, I am no errand boy of IGN. And I actually believe that Sonic actually used to be cool. Remember Sonic 2, 3, and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure 1, Unleashed. And actually Sonic Heroes wasn't that bad, and you should really try Sonic Crash. Like Sonic Triple Trouble, and unfortunately what we have now is subject called Sonic fucking Mania. Or more like Sega's greedy money mania. The first reason this game sucks is its promise. Remember when in the trailer you could saw new to the adventure, new levels, which actually meant that we would have a sequel to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But most of the levels in this game are reused, same with bosses, and even sometimes with plot. You know, it's already painful to play through new Titanic Monarch Zone just to encounter boss from a fucking 1994. Point 2. Robotic in this game kinda sucks. Not only his boss teams are no longer not menacing, like they used to be in USA version of Sonic CD or in original trilogy, but now we got that shit. Basically, compare the music of those games. You know, I am already used to seeing this egg fucker doing some brain dead decisions. Come on, he did it just to be beaten or whatever. You know, it's really hard to find robotic series, especially when the music of this game actually doesn't suit the tone of the game, where you need to save the Mobius and even the little planet from Sonic CD. It's really fucking weird seeing Robotnik's and Eggmobile in the middle of Hydro City zone. Like he was incompetent enough to assume that Sonic won't survive, and still competent enough to use it as his advantage. Basically failed to use Eggmobile as his own advantage and make it self-destruct or make it part of his plan, or use Badniks while Sonic is at his vulnerable state. But no, instead of that we have the easiest mini boss ever. No wonder that Egghead in this game got betrayed. Yes, the guy who built Death Star 2 times, Desert, was able to capture an entire planet, once even built the biggest robot in the entire Mobius with the power of Master Emerald, which he stole while Knuckles was actually at his vulnerable state, while even outsmarting Sonic and Tails. You know, Eggman should have been more careful about those hard-boiled heavies. Like, you know, they could go crazy from this power, and yes, canonically in this game, those 5 fucking robots just went crazy from this Ruby. For whatever fucking reason, like, let's skip to my third point. Well, hard-boiled heavies. And I thought Grievous being a filler villain in Revenge of the Sith was bad. But since hard-boiled heavies were accidental, that means that nobody should now truly care about giving them motivations. No, they just exist to have a cool fight, just like Grievous back then. Spoiler, Heavy Gunner was the best one. The only thing that make them not as bad as Deadly Six is those were actual walking stereotypes. Oh wait, hard-boiled heavies don't even have a fucking personalities, because no one gave a shit about them. Because at the end of the day they just existed to have some cool, but in some cases even forgettable boss fights. Like, you guys remember Mecha Sonic, Metal Sonic, Emeru, even G-Meru, Gamma, Omega, Zero, and of course let's not forget about the E101. And of course those guys were 1,000 times better than those colorful agro bastards. So heading to my first point, which I kinda mentioned, endless nostalgia. So let's go through all levels of this game as fast as we can. Green Hill is Act 1, which is a complete joke, which copies all 3 acts of the original Green Hill. And of course it uses 2 wrecking balls as a boss. Like I've never seen it before. Act 2, which was kinda okay but uses boss from a fucking 1992 and rapes it by using the most kinda unfittable music ever. Yeah, basically it gives a wrong vibe, wrong tone, whatever. Chemical Plant. Like we have Act 1, which is a fucking copy once again. Act 2, which has stolen mechanic from Shovel Knight. Mean Bean Machine boss fight, which feels out of a fucking place. And I don't know, no complaints about Studiopolis. No, except it's just a better version of the Spring Yard Zone, which at least has one good boss fight. And once again, I just don't like the tone of this game, so let's skip all that crap. Flying Battery Act 1, once again sucks, once again a fucking filler, once again old aspects or whatever, and does nothing memorable about it. Act 2 was cool actually, and it used at least one cool boss, but that boss feels out of place, but I kinda forgive it. It would be cool if the Spider Mobile was a boss in Mr. Cave Dome. So yeah, Press Garden, no complaints. I'm serious. Start the Speedway. No, okay, Act 1 was okay. I dislike it as a level, so let's skip all that crap. And mostly it has lazy idea for a boss fight, which was only good for Yoshi's Island. Yes, I'm talking about you, Hotaru Haivat. Like a giant, like an enemy turned bigger. This is not creative, this is a masterful work of lazy. So Act 2 was a completely boring, recycled garbage. No music was fitting for the reason because it's a Stardust Speedway. Props to them, I guess. Pretty okay Metal Sonic boss fight. Not the worst. It kinda made original giant Metal Sonic Kai boss fight better. But still, why in the fuck it has to be Stardust Speedway? This is pretty predictable. Hydro City Zone. The only thing I like in this zone is the first phase of the boss in Act 2, and maybe the gimmick with the boat. Okay, Mirage Zone. Act 1 uses recycled version of Sky Chase and that one train segment. Okay, it's pretty okay, something new. And pretty badly used boss. Remember that piece of crap, that worm from a fucking Sonic Chaos? Act 2 was way too short, and also I dislike that this act used mechanic from Collision Chaos, but that act was kind of okay, except from that heavy magician existing to do his some nostalgic tricks and make us after that no longer care. Sorry, quick break. Hello guys once again. Thanks for not actually turning the vid off, and it's me, the CEO of Eggman's Empire from the future. And I am actually about to say that I forgot that the oil ocean existed in this game. So, Act 1 again is a reused garbage, while the boss is unique, but since he is kinda similar to Hey-Ho from Sonic and Knuckles, he kinda seems like a garbage since he is easy and his boss seems sucks. Well, Act 2 was fine, but even Sonic Mania players have disliked it. it's pretty mixed. Like, and my main issue with this act is the boss. Once again, it's a reused boss, which is complete garbage compared even to the last one. Now, back to the past. Also, and I also meant it about Act 2, I actually had pretty mixed feelings about it. But I like that submarine mechanic. That's it. Now, back to the past. Lava Reef had some pretty dumb but unique boss fight, like in the first act. And not only Act 1 is recycled, but then Act 2 is a mix of Quartz Quadrant and Lava Reef. Of course, Sega surely ran out of ideas. And Act 2 has another filler boss fight. Now, Metallic Madness has pretty bad boss fights, and basically the things aren't changing by now. I don't know, the remix of Metallic Madness is cool, but tone is wrong once again. Titanic Monarch, music in this zone is kinda fitting, it isn't that bad. And in Act 1, at least in Act 1 mini boss only, him like sucks. And the final boss was okay, like since he was somewhat hard. Unfortunately, I don't like the music of this boss fight. Like, it actually makes me think about two random hobos fighting in the streets. So let's get this clear. Final battle in Egg Reveal Zone sucked. Once again, even, I don't know, Sonic Advance 3 was better. Sonic Advance 1, I guess it's better. Sonic Advance 2, maybe. Like, music in that battle is okay, but it's kind of fitting, but not. But I'm fine with it. The final cutscene was okay once again. The special stages were meh and had pretty ugly graphics. No, at least they gave some respect to the Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast. I'm sorry for this mistake. I kinda that for this 2D game it would be way more suitable to do some epic 2D special stage in order to get all those blinded fools by nostalgia hyped. And unfortunately this game kinda gets boring after some time, and yes, it has way less more interesting stuff than Sonic 2. Basically, no fucking point. Like, as we can see, Sega still keeps doing this. Remakes, Lava Reef Zone again, Hydro City again, Stardust Speedway again, and now this game is actually easier to speedrun, which feels less achieving, less satisfying. And the worst times of franchise continued. So please, answer one fucking question. Why Sonic Mania is needed since we have Sonic Generations? Which was actually the last good Sonic game. Basically, since you can press one button, like, and hold it using the drop dash, it basically becomes easier to speedrun this game. You now need to actually do less stuff to become good at speedrunning this game. And this is bad. So let me put it here.